Hello, guys. I know I was smiling there for a moment. Give me one moment. Ugh, this has been quite a week, to say the least. And as you guys can see, I have had a bit of a schedule change, to say the least. Now, with that being said, basically the topic at hand is, not feeling, bad about something or feeling good about something. But, in a sense, no matter what, really, how you feel isn't necessarily wrong. I mean, yes, the way we feel might sometimes be inappropriate, like, let's say, laughing at a funeral, but to say the least. Another good example of how our feelings aren't wrong would, I would say right now would be a really good example, actually. Now, recently, I've been hearing of a really, shitty rumor and the way that some people have been talking about each other lately. Like, the way that we've been kind of isolated lately because of what's been going on with the coronavirus. And, some people might feel that, or I should say, think that, just because they aren't having it as bad as somebody else at the moment. Like, let's say, some of the people that are dying from the virus, or, the people that are, going through the dramatic stress of, somebody dying from it that they know or care about, etc. And, you know, the thing is that a lot of people really aren't used to being isolated like this. And at the same time, they're always worrying about the stress because there's always negative things on the news, you know about the coronavirus and how quote unquote bad it is. And for somebody, I would say the average person especially, this is a very stressful thing. Now, I'm kind of a more adapt to being isolated. So for me, being isolated isn't really as stressful. Although to say the least, I sometimes do feel like going out, but at the same time, everything's fucking closed. So going out most of the time is kind of pointless unless I'm going to get food or something, I guess. But to say the least, I always think it's just a really shitty thing to do to, treat somebody like how they feel is wrong. Because, in a sense, people just don't want to be told how they feel is wrong. Nobody does. I mean, it's kind of like, trying to tell somebody that they're a bad parent. Who the hell wants to be told that they're a bad parent? I mean, even if they are, to say the least. I mean, who in their right mind wants that? And another good example, I guess I would say, is you know, some people they just seem to act like having a shitty life is a contest. It seems like it's kind of one thing to try to shed light on the moments and try to tell them, hey, this person is kind of having it worse at the moment than you are. This is kind of just life, and not that such a mean manner. But if you're just like trying to shame people on how bad they're feeling at the moment, like it's wrong for them to feel bad like that. Like, let's say somebody broke up with somebody, but then it's like you try to have a contest with them. It's like, well, somebody cut my dick off, so maybe you should feel sorry for me. I mean, that's just an example. But, I mean, there are other examples, but I think you kind of get the point. But yeah, by the way, I mean, yeah, lately it's just been one thing after another. Oh my God. And like I said, I understand that some people are having it worse than me right now, but again, that doesn't mean that just because somebody's having it worse than me doesn't mean I don't have a right to feel bad. I mean, if anything, pretty much everybody has the right to feel bad at the moment with the way the news is going off about just one negative thing after another. All the people that aren't used to being isolated all the time and used to being able to go out, and all the people that are wearing something over their faces just because they're constantly worrying about getting sick, and some of these places even closing down just because somebody at work got sick. It's like, well, then we have to close the place down. It's like, well, wait, do they have COVID-19? It's like, well, who fucking cares? We're closing down anyway. I mean, I just think that they're making maybe just a bit of a bigger deal than this really is. I mean, yes, people are dying, and it's a bad thing, but at the same time, kind of like I've said in my other videos, sadly, this is a normal thing. I mean, when it comes to, a virus or whatever sickness, new sickness, I would say, it's just part of life. I mean, it also happened when I was 18 years old, and etc. It's just how it is. I mean, people are still getting sick off of the swine flu, and as they used to call it, of course, and the bird flu. In fact, a couple months ago, a friend of mine said that one of his relatives actually had the bird flu. They didn't get rid of it. It's just that they came out with a vaccine for it, is what happened. And of course, when it came out with a vaccine for it, and soon afterwards, they realized it wasn't a big deal. That, people got sick and died, but, it's okay. It's not like it's the end of the world. Although I understand that some people feel like that. And again, I'm not saying that the way you feel is wrong, but, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to shake you, I'm going to smack you. And I'm going to tell you, come to your senses. Just cool down. By the way, the thing with the masks lately, now lots of times people are actually wearing the wrong mask. I mean, to like those doctors' masks, sometimes I'll see people wearing. Now, that kind of shit is not going to keep you from getting sick. Even if you're wearing the right kind of mask or guard, you're still eventually going to get sick. I mean, if you wear the right one, it might help a little bit from you getting sick, but again, it still isn't going to keep you from getting sick. Because if you even get if somebody sneezes on you and it gets on your skin, or if it gets in your eyes, especially if it gets into your eyes and in any manner, I mean, you're just going to get sick. I mean, you might as well just wrap a paper towel around your mouth and your nose, because it's not going to keep you from getting sick, by the way. It's not, which is why I just go out without even wearing a face guard or anything, because it's just not going to do anything. It really isn't, sadly. But, with that being said, you can tell me your opinion if you want, and I'll tell you my opinion. It's just, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Bye.